Hello, it's Shushi from Hayasa. In this video, I'm going to give you, non-native speakers, 4 tips that will help you improve your pronunciation in Armenian language. Tip number 1. Do not change the pronunciation of the vowel letters. Armenian language is a phonetic one, which means that the spoken language sounds the same way as the written language. The vowels in Armenian language have got only one sound, and this sound usually corresponds to the letter name. Let me illustrate this with an example. In English, the letter A has multiple sounds. In fact, it has 5 different sounds. Let's look at examples. You have map, where A sounds like A. You have table, where A sounds like A. In Armenian, A always sounds like A. Let's look at an example we have here. Ararat. We have got 1, 2, 3. We have 3 A's in different positions within the word, but in all positions, A sounds like A. Ararat. Ararat. I know that native English speakers have a tendency to change the sounds based on the position, but please avoid doing that. That's not how Armenian sounds like. Tip number 2. Say all the vowels in a given word. Let me explain this with an example of table. If this was a word in Armenian, we would read it as table. So as you see, in Armenian, we say both vowels here, A, and E, versus in English, you just say A and then you omit E vowel. Similarly, in the word seran, which actually means table, we're equally saying E and A. Seran. None of the vowels is omitted. Tip number 3. Emphasize the last syllable. In Armenian, the stress almost always falls on the last syllable, and the other syllables in a multi-syllable word are given less emphasis. This is in contrast with English, where you have unpredictable word stress. And I would also say that this emphasis compared to English is a light emphasis. Let me illustrate with the example of hamakarkich. This word means computer. It consists of 4 syllables, and the last syllable, this kich part, is emphasized. Hamakarkich. And as you have noticed, the emphasis at the end is a light one compared to the English computer, where the emphasis is much stronger. Computer versus hamakarkich. If I'm to illustrate this with my hands, it would be like hamakarkich, computer. Tip number 4. When you have consonant clusters and you're unable to read the word or pronounce the word, you are supposed to insert the sound in between the consonants. Again, let me illustrate this with an example. Never, this word means present, and I have got a consonant cluster in the beginning of the word, never. So, ne, v. In order for me to pronounce this word, I'm going to add a between ne and v. So, I'm ending up having 2 syllables, ne, ver, never. That's it for this video. Next time, when you're reading a text in Armenian or you are speaking in Armenian, don't forget about the tips you just heard. Also, if you want to book classes with Hayasa teachers, don't forget to check out my website and book the class. And also, please send me your likes and comments if you have any, and see you soon.